Okay, one of the neat things about Lightroom is you've got a map here. So in the top right hand side, I can click on map and it will show me where I've taken pictures. And if I hover over it, it will show me those pictures, which is quite useful to know where you've been. But your camera needs GPS. Now, smartphones, they have GPS in them. And if you've got that turned on in the photos, it will then, in the camera rather, it will then come up with the GPS coordinates. Now, my mirrorless camera doesn't have GPS in it. So I can connect my mirrorless camera to my iPhone and open the app in there, the Canon app, and it will transmit the GPS there. Now I've got to remember to do that, and also it can then wear out the battery on the phone and things like that. So maybe I'll do that just for a few shots. But I also sometimes just take a photo with my iPhone and then I'll get the coordinates from there later. And I'm going to show you how to do all of that now. So to see the GPS coordinates here, I'm going to go into my library, and down here on the right hand side, I've got my metadata open and it's on EXIF here. So that's going to show me further down the GPS coordinates, and it's showing me for this picture. But if I was to click on this picture here, you'll see it's not in there. Now I can do something really easy. I can just go to this one, I can click on it, I can right click and copy, and then I can paste it in, and I can do that to multiple pictures. Actually, let me just do it for, I'm just going to select these three and paste, and they are now in there, the coordinates you can see as I go through them. So if I go over to my map, you'll see it's now got more here. So I had only 3 there before, and there you go. It's got more in there. So I can keep doing that. The other thing you can do is you can click and drag them. So I'm going to select a few here like these. So I'm just holding down the Shift key to select them. And I'm going to click and drag that onto the map. Boom, there you go. That's done it as well. So if you haven't got the coordinates, where can you find them to do that? Well, let's start with photos. So I'm here in photos now. So let's just open this picture here. This is at Borough Market. If I click on my little info button, it's got this lookup here as well, but it's this one here. And I can see it's got the map there, so I know that it's got the GPS coordinates in it. So what I can do is export this, which I'm going to do here by going into File, Export, and you want to do the unmodified original for one photo. Do that, choose where you want it to go. Let's export the originals. Now back here in Lightroom, I go to my library. I'm going to import. I could use the shortcut, import photos and video. I've already done this, so it might tell me it's not going to do it. So I'm going to do this one, hit import. So you can see it's imported it in. On the right-hand side, it's got the GPS coordinates. And just like I did before, I can copy and then go back to my album. And then I can do the same again here. I can paste any of them in. So let's find one where I haven't got one in, and I can just paste it in there. And as you know, I could do select all and paste it all into there. So that's really quite handy. That's what you can do. What if you don't have a photo from your smartphone or the coordinates here? Well, you could go to something like Maps in Google, and we're going to do that right now. So here I am, I'm using this in Chrome. I'm in Borough Market here, and you can see it's got the pin here. If I right click, you can see it's got the coordinates at the top. Click on that. Let's go back to Lightroom. Here we are in Lightroom. Let's choose a picture. There we go. Right click, paste. You can use a shortcut if you like. Boom, there it is. Let's go and check that on the map. What have I got here? Have I got any of these pictures in? There you go. You can see the pictures. And that's the one I just pasted in from the maps in Google. Now you might be able to do this from maps in Apple and other map applications as well. Google's a pretty popular one, the maps in there, so I've just done it from there. So there you go. If you want to use the maps feature in Lightroom, but you haven't got the GPS coordinates in there or GPS on your camera, that's how you do it. If you do like this, please do like, share and subscribe, and come back for more.